you're logged in and we want to play each other, I can say I want to play and play against you.
So there's a list between me and
Right.
you to choose players.
Right.
Now that list, can I have friends or anybody? I see whoever is logged in.
Whoever's logged in.
That's what I was about to ask. So, in order to play on this website, are people going to have
I
an
don't want it
account?
to be on a website.
No website?
Nope.
Did I miss something?
Well, you can have it as an app.
Okay.
Hold on. Dealing with one question at a time.
So,
Still
yeah,
dealing
I'm
here.
with you, 'cause
Sorry.
you'd have to have like some kind of login or something to be able to.
Right. To be able
But
to
with your
know who's
score.
friends, or if you can't find anybody and it wants to depict random. So we do want a login system. So I'm really confused right now on to, we just want it on an app. We don't want it on the page.
Exactly.
Do you want a
No
computer?
phone.
No phone? Computer.
No phone.
So it's not supposed to reach over the
iPad,
internet at all?
It
Tablet.
is.
No, it's supposed to be on the internet. It's
Tablet?
basically a game with a login system.
Okay.
It's like playing
you can
online
Go
game.
on like older computers, they have those. It's just a game on the computer, and it has a login system that interfaces through the internet with other people.
If
That
you wanted
happened.
to do your assembler homework, would you have to do it on the web?
All right, okay.
I have a question.
Hold on. Oh, one
okay,
second.
that's
Sorry,
fine.
I left one hanging over here. I'm distracted. I'm sorry.
White. Why did you pick white, and how did you determine you were going to play white?
Just felt like it.
It's my favorite color.
Okay, but say if it was both of your favorite colors, how would you determine?
Whoever rolls highest picks.
Okay, so there's a die roll.
Remember that initial roll?
Initial roll to see who went first. I had higher. I picked white.
Oh, so it doesn't work.
And I said that I could have picked and swapped colors.
So do you
if I
also
wanted to.
do you also want the game to do a random roll for both players to determine who goes first?
Well, when I log in and I say I start a new game, I have to click that I want to roll when I'm ready.
There would be like an initial die roll.
Right.
So the person who rolls highest gets to pick the color and gets to go first?
Yeah.
Okay.
If both of you have same number, then roll again.
Yes.
My next question.
Yes.
I know you said you want to do this where you log in and everything, but would you want to maybe have two players at one computer, so it would be turn-based? For instance, the first person rolls, and then the next person gets on the computer, and they're sitting beside each other, and then makes their move.
I would say no since she wants it to be an app for login.
I'm asking.
Both people would have to be logged in to be able to track their scores.
What did you say?
Both people have to be logged in to be able to track scores.
Okay.
So you couldn't sit beside each other and play.
You make more money that way too. I'm just saying.
Per device.
I've read that somewhere.
Okay.
But that is a good
Well, it's
question.
true.
I like
You
it.
do.
Thinking old school here.
Surprised it came up.
Well, however you log in.
iPad or tablet and a computer. I do not want it on a phone.
And you said not website.
And not a website.
It could be on Kindle or.
Just any kind of tablet.
Yeah, it's a
Bars,
tablet.
Okay, any kind of tablet.
Any kind of tablet.
Computer, no.
Computer,
No website.
no website, no phone.
Okay.
Is it my turn?
It is your move.
I was answering questions.
Oh, I know.
I lost track.
That's
Focus.
right. Well, that's the important part at this point.
Okay.
That's a good question.
Now you've got a problem. She took the 6. There's no way to take a 3 from here, but
But if I take a 3,
she can take the 3 followed by a 6. That's the only 3 you can take, but you do have another 6 that you.
Oh man. Where was I?
You were here.
Okay.
The only way to take all of it is if this one goes 3, and then there's only one choice for 6 as well. So she had to take the entire move. There's a hand back here for you.
If a person gets mad and quits, how does it handle that? Is the person who didn't quit?
Do you want like a resign option to start a new game? Kind of like what they do with Words with Friends on Facebook.
Just drop it and it doesn't affect either score.
Okay.
Well, that sucks. Just rage quit at the end.
I want to know when you're playing someone, if there's someone who's like gonna rage quit every time, like do you want there to be some way where you can track who's rage quitting so you don't have to play with that person? Like you don't want to play with him until you get to the end and then he quits on his own.
I'll have to think about that one.
Last question.
So all these questions that I say I need to think about, somebody might be ready to write them down because I'll forget.
Because you, as the developer, do need to make sure you get answers at some point.
Because I'll forget.
If you want it to where people can just leave the game and it doesn't affect anybody's score, for instance, if somebody's losing really bad, they can just leave the game. You want like a time limit, say whenever it's been 5 minutes into the game or etc., that they can't leave the game, or even if they leave the game, you get points and they lose points.
Because they got trollers there.
Exactly.
That kind of ties to that question,
Right.
and I need to think about it.
Okay.
I need to think about how I want that to be handled. Because that might be the solution to where you start going backwards in points if you quit. If you're the one, like if somebody quits on you, then it doesn't affect your score. But if that person, like you said, keeps losing and quits, then maybe
they drop points.
maybe. I don't know. I gotta think about that.
Or have like a ban system of people that do that over and over again.
They kind of go together, so let me think on that.
Okay.
Or have a limit of quits.
And then you get banned for a certain amount of time.
Those are good options.
So I have a question. When you rolled this before a few minutes, you got 3 and 6.
Yes.
Why did you start with the 3, then 6? Why didn't
Because
you start?
I have to make the moves if they're there. Like I have to use both rolls if they're there. I can't just choose to use one and not the other. So the only way I can make both moves was to move this one 3.
This is the only piece that could have moved 3.
Because these ones can't move 3.
If she had moved this
one's
6 to
blocked.
start with,
This
this
one's
one would not
blocked.
have moved 3.
This one's blocked.
Nothing could have moved 3.
So I could only move that.
Yeah, the only way to take the complete move was what she did.
Hold on. Sorry.
Okay, what would happen if you didn't see the moves and you picked up your die and he saw it? Would you get a penalty of some sort?
You're writing this for a computer.
Computer's not going to let you quit until you're done.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would be my. You can't do anything else until you make your moves.
If your computer program allows
you tried to
a
pick up your
mistake,
dice
then
and
you
put
need
them
to
back
fix
over
the
here,
program.
it's not going to work.
Okay, so do you
It
want
won't
a
let you
message-
put the dice over here until you've made your moves.
So you want a message that pops up that says, move still available, or?
You can't do this.
Yeah, illegal move.
No. Just scream
Wrong.
Is there any purpose?
Stupid, there's still
Are you
moves
sure you
on
want
the
to play
board.
this game? You kind of suck at it.
You have to move
A couple of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
One is when you close the
You
board,
have
you need
to
the
use-
space
as
for
many
the open
of your moves
stones.
as you can.
Because they're going like
There's a
this.
possibility we can.
And the other is,
Then you can't move.
notice
There's no
we
moves.
started here going around.
Mhm.
What if we started here going around?
Okay. Irreversible.
Who cares?
Is it my turn?
Right.
Your customer might care.
Yeah.
Yes, it is yours. She's not getting great rolls, but they're not really bad.
I have a question whenever you're done with your move.
Well, I can move this one 3, and I can move one of these 2. Okay, well, go ahead.
Do you have any kind of preference for like a chat interface in between the characters, any kind of communication? And if so, is it like a drop-down box or typing in, or how do you monitor that?
I hadn't thought about that.
That could turn into a text box.
You could say, hey, I've got to use the bathroom, I'll be back in 10 minutes or something, you know, don't leave the game.
I need to think about that one.
Okay.
I hadn't thought about that.
That needs to do some kind
So make sure somebody had that one written down, right?
I'm going to be writing it down.
Like Words with Friends, you can like basically pause the game until the next person proceeds. Do you want that to be to where like they make a move and then a notification comes to you, saying so and so has made this move, and then but then they're allowed to continue the game, or should it?
No, they have to wait for your turn.
No, he's just saying, do they have to sit there and play it, or
Yeah.
can you just like go off and like go to class and it'll email you when someone makes a
come
move?
back and then they've made a move between their classes, and then you make a move.
And you have, like-
the game could take a month
Yeah.
to do, but
I've literally spent like 2 weeks playing one game with somebody if they wanted, but
I need to think about that. I think I don't know. That is my answer. I don't know.
Also, with like Words with Friends, would you want the